Did gold really just hit a record? And what do you think that means for the price of silver? Are we looking at $50 silver in the year 2024? And what about this record in gold? What exactly was it? We're going to cover that in this video. We're also going to talk about a massive movement underway with many states in the United States of America to help you, yes, you, regain your constitutional right to use silver and gold as legal tender. But first, thank you for joining me here in the basement. You, are the most important part. This is not called RonTube, it's called YouTube. So thank you for being here. Please subscribe to the channel. That's free. Leave a comment, give it a thumbs up, and make sure you press the little bell so you get notified every time I put out a new video, because I will put out a new video for you. Yes, you can consider me a new friend every day for the rest of my life, which means you get to watch me deteriorate live on camera. But together, we could watch the price of gold go to 3,000, 4,000, 5,000. Who knows how high it is going to go, because November 30th, 2023, we set a world record. Congratulations, my fellow basement dwellers. Yes, the price of gold for the first time ever in your lifetime, in my lifetime, closed above $2,000 per ounce. And why is that a big deal? Big deal, Ron. Yeah, gold closed above 2,000. I'll tell you why it's a big deal. Vince Lanci said this last night. He said it's like a magnet when you get new records, new technical breakthroughs like that. It's like a magnet that attracts new money. And it's going to attract big money, right? Because a lot of the algorithms base their decisions on this, and it's going to attract momentum money. I almost forgot that one. Remember, that's all we hear about. Momentum in the markets. And now, guess who has momentum? It's gold. Now, we're going to talk about silver as well, because what happens to gold will also happen to silver, and likely in a much more exaggerated manner. Because don't forget, guys, silver always lags gold. It doesn't mean that it doesn't do what gold does. It just means it does what gold does. It just does it a little bit later. It's a little slower to react. But the exciting, fun part about silver is that when it does react, it reacts in a more exaggerated manner. Meaning, if gold were to go up 20%, it's not unusual to see silver go up 30, 35, or maybe even 40%. And we've got so much going on in the world. We're not going to go down that rabbit hole together today, right? So much going on in the world geopolitically, worldwide, in the United States, politically, in the United States, financially, that are going to provide more and more support for the precious metals prices. So buckle up, because it's going to get real interesting. First Mining Gold is a development company advancing two of the largest gold projects in Canada. Springpole in Ontario and Duparquet, located in Quebec, each already has 5 million ounces of gold reserves, but exploration initiatives are underway at both projects to find even more gold. First Mining is well-financed, has zero debt, and owns an interest in 4 additional Canadian gold development projects. And one of the most interesting things going on right now is legal tender legislation. Have you heard about that? Do you? Yes, you live in a state that either has legal tender legislation or may very soon have legal tender legislation. You might be wondering, what does that mean? Well, it means that your state is working to protect you, protect your constitutional rights. Yes, the Founding Fathers, at great sacrifices to themselves, wrote this document called the Constitution, and in it, it explicitly says that silver and gold are the only forms of real money. And the modern version of legal tender legislation that many states are considering or working on right now will do a lot more than the founding fathers set out for you. Sure, you'll get your legal tender rights back, but you'll also likely get an opportunity to have a state depository where silver and gold can be stored, and even more exciting, regulated asset-backed digital currencies. Regulated and controlled, making silver and gold functional again. All of this could provide unbelievable demand for silver and gold. Because remember that record we just talked about that was set November 30th? Right? The first time ever that gold closed above $2,000. Well, nobody's paying attention. The greatest part, the absolute extra bonus that we need to remember is that gold is reaching new all-time highs, setting records. And guess what? You care, I care, but nobody else gives a care. I'll use nice verbiage, okay? When that changes, when the other people wake up and they start to care, when the Wall Street Journal says, I guess we got to talk about gold, right? And people start to join us, it will be like a new flood of money. I've heard it said it's like trying to drain Hoover Dam with a garden hose. It's going to be an exciting time for silver and gold investors. Now, if you want to get your hand on some silver or gold now, before maybe it's not so easy to get, check out Pimbex, Pimbex. They're an online bullion dealer. I've used them. I've done my research. I've had great experiences. I'd recommend you throw them into the mix when you're looking to get some silver or gold as well. And if you ever get to a point where you're considering an IRA conversion, do yourself a favor and call them and talk to them about what they offer, because you want to maximize the number of ounces you get when you convert an IRA into precious metals. And I think you'll like what you hear when you talk to the guys at Pimbex. Now, it's going to be an interesting end of 2023 as we move into 2024. I think we could be shocked at the moves that we have in the metals. There are so many factors coming together right now that could really propel the price of silver and gold to heights that most of us wouldn't believe. But we'll have to see how it goes. You know, I'll be here for you through it all, day after day. I appreciate you being with me here today. I just wanted to hop on and give a little update during what has become such an exciting time in the precious metals markets. Remember, please subscribe to the channel. I want you to come back, and I'll see you soon.